Welcome to Plymouth High School and Community Television 14, where Scott Richards, Josh Oppenhier, and Matt Gaskowski are bringing you tonight's WIAA Division II second round regional, where our Plymouth Panthers, as the 3 seed, take on the Grafton Blackhawks from the North Shore Conference, the 6 seed. Grafton played Milwaukee Madison on Tuesday and beat them by about 35. I can give you the records for the season. The Panthers come in 11-3, third in the Eastern Wisconsin Conference. Grafton comes in 9-15, eighth in the North Shore Conference. You know, we go back and forth, Oppie, about the quality of the conference. But I'll tell you, when you look at KML and you look at even Kewaskum this year, Winnicott, Berlin, even Plymouth, this was not a weak conference.
Right.
It's better than I expected, to be honest.
It is much better than we expected. And I also think the North Shore is down a little bit. Last couple of years, you know, everyone's been all over Nicolay and with the Johnson brothers, and then they got Whitefish Bay doing really well. And I think they all had nice years, but I don't think anyone's standing out like in the last number of years.
Nicolay's got a real nice team, but they're getting kids from all over now. I know Al Hansen quite well. Terry Teskey, the assistant, worked with my son Mike. They're like 20-4. They're the 1 seed. Beaver Dam's the 2 seed, Plymouth the 3. But anyway, that being said, it's what's going to come down to this, Hoppy. You and I talked about this. We can look at the stats for both teams. As a team, Grafton averages 74 points per game, 49% shooting, 68% free throw, 31% three-point. Plymouth comes into the ball game averaging 63, 43% field goal, 64% free throw, 32% three. But I do think that the pace of play in the East Central is a little bit slower.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of run and gun. Plymouth tries to push a little bit. They have 2 really nice players, both underclassmen. They have a 6'1" freshman guard, Juan Guerrero. He's averaging 10-9. And they have a 6'4" sophomore, Mike McNabb, averaging 24. McNabb is the key to their team. Yeah. Not even close.
You know, we talked earlier. I think McNabb will probably have the ball in his hands at least 70% of the time tonight. He leads them in all categories: scoring, three-point scoring, free throw shooting, rebounding, assists, turnovers. Everything he does, it either goes through him or he starts with the ball. So here we go. Plymouth in their home whites, Grafton in their road blacks. Plymouth gets the tip.
Jack Jaquad starting tonight.
Yeah, a little different lineup for Plymouth tonight.
Well, you know, it's about matchups for sure. Matchups and then bench.
Well, they certainly have the height advantage, right?
Well, what you see with Grafton is good athletics height.
Mello with the drive to the right with the miss.
He had nowhere to go.
Got himself in trouble a little bit. Grafton starting out the ball, getting into their motion offense. You'll see a lot of dribble handoffs. McNabb with the ball at the top of the key on the right side.
McNabb is a lefty, and he's got a bit of a push shot from his 3, but he shoots it well. Well, hey, 2 turnovers.
Yeah,
hey,
it's a good way to start the game.
We said these teams are pretty equal.
Jake walked down low, fakes it middle, turns left, misses. Good shot for Jake.
Good look, though, you bet.
Grafton with the rebound up on the right side. That's a little travel there, I think. Juan Hernandez gets fouled underneath. I think they're not going to say he wasn't shooting. I think they're just going to say he was underneath.
Okay, that's Zach Brace, 6'5" forward, senior. He wasn't shooting the ball, which is good. You know, if he should have just probably tossed it up. They're going to have Mello on McNabb. You know that's going to happen. He's a slasher, just as what he had right there.
Yep.
Plymouth will look to push the ball. Grafton at the Monks with the ball. Kicks it out to Jaquad from the corner, looking for 3. Bango!
Nice shot by Jaquad. Good kick out by Andrew
Miller.
Miller.
I'm going to apologize right now because I know I'm going to call him Chris a couple times tonight.
Right?
Not only is he Chris's son, we look just like him.
We did a nice job getting the ball into the middle and kicking it out. I think it was Grafton offensively getting down to Hernandez. Kicks it out. Another travel. Blocked by Jeb Needus.
Nice block by Needus. Steiner for 3. Oh, that's just a bit outside. That's okay, though. I know, Tim, that's all right. But we've talked about this. If that first look is a good look, shoot it.
Right.
You know, there's no clock shot in high school basketball.
Right. Well, he caught it in rhythm. He's feeling good about himself.
It's a shot. And that one's done. Flush it and go to the next one. They haven't really done a lot with McNabb so far. Mello will work hard on him, but he's going to need help. You don't take.
Deep three by Grafton, missed.
Bennett Hildebrand with a miss from 3. Jack Jaquet's got 3 points, a couple rebounds. Kicks it out to the Monk. Looks for 3. He hits one.
Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller. I'm sorry, Andrew Miller starting with Jaquet tonight. Didn't catch the number. Just saw the 3. He buried it. That was a great shot, Andrew Miller.
So far, Plymouth's playing a nice man-to-man. Put Jaquet on Hernandez, their second best player of the game.
Right. Well, Chris Jaquet's got the length and he's got the athleticism. Good block by Mella, but Bennett.
You're going to see McNabb he's like a sophomore, but he plays like he's about 30 years old.
Well, I'll tell you what, the problem there is if you don't have it wide open down the side, you don't do that.
I think they're content. Hernandez shoots about 25% from the three-point line. I think they're just going to let him shoot threes all day. Miller on the right side takes it strong to the basket.
Now, see, that's where Nidas has got to hit the boards. Yep. He stood 8 feet away rather than just getting in there to get a basket. And that's the thing we've talked about. In this game, there is no tomorrow.
Right.
There's no spectating, none of that. Hildebrand for 2. 6-4 Panthers. Panthers have had some good looks. So has Grafton. Little turnaround for Steinert.
It's a good shot by Jake.
Oh, that's his shot.
I think that's a good matchup for him to be down low, too. And that's exactly what Grafton's going to do. They're going to get it out to McNabb.
But we talked about this with Kellen. He is a very hard-working, very good defensive player.
Yep.
There, either you're going to follow him, he's not going to get a shot off, or let it go. His fouls are so valuable, to the team.
Of anyone on the team, you're probably
right.
He's probably the most valuable.
So McNabb shoots at 76% from the line, buries the first one. Jordan Schmidt and Alex Ames come in. Steiner gets just a little breather, I think. Yeah.
Usually in a tournament time, you're going to shorten your bench up pretty tight.
You're going to shorten it. Yeah. Well, I think the thing with Jake is right now. So Grafton ties the game down 6-0. They've scored the last 6. I think the thing is he's missed a couple shots, maybe a little frustrated. Coach Schultz says we'll give you a little breather. Collect your thoughts a little bit.
Well, when there's no tomorrow, there's a different mindset. Maybe just a little gas. We'll get him right back in there.
Nidas for 3.
A little long.
Schmidt. Boy, that's a good look, though. Both teams look a little rushed shooting the ball, to be honest with you. That's a big rebound by Nidas. He went and ripped it down. Schmidt for 3.
Ooh.
Oh, that whistle blew before the action.
He anticipated that foul.
That happened. He blew the whistle way before the play took place.
Wow.
And you and I are both aware of how difficult it is to referee. That whistle blew before anything happened.
You know how I know he made that wrong call? He said there was a push.
There was no push.
There was no push. He anticipated. A good ref will hesitate on the call. Let the play out and then make the call.
And you and I know, in fact, I've talked about the last 5 games I've been at, including Plymouth games, the officiating's been great. And that's one call, wasn't the right call, but, that's part of the game you got to overcome.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear that whistle before the play's been made, I may have complained even when I was a coach at times.
Panthers down 2, 6-8 with 13:15 to go. Aims for a deep 3. Well,
I'll tell you, Nidas is cleaning the defensive board, so we got to work the ball a little bit. We're sort of settling for the first 3 we see. I think you got to.
Well, just because you're open on your first pass doesn't mean you have to shoot it, right? Well, you can get.
If you're a good shooter like Steiner, it's 37, 38%.
Right. Some of those shots you can get on the 4th or 5th pass, you get the same shot.
Jacob for 2 and a foul. Well, he certainly doesn't have sophomore jitters.
No, not anymore.
I don't think he has them. He's just an easygoing, mild-mannered, DeMunk in, Steinert back in. Mason Brill-Meerdink in. Jake Wett will shoot one. Tie score, 12:43 to go. Meerdink right away gets, bring it. Oh, it's going to be their ball, but it's not because of lack of hustle. Both teams.
Kellen's got to be careful. You can't just dive on a kid on the floor.
No,
that's a point of emphasis of refereeing. That will be a foul.
And there was a call in the game I saw, a great game, the Kewaskum and Waupun girls, and the call was right. It's not like, in fact, even if you watch in the Big Ten now, they don't let them do that anymore.
Right. Well, Grafton just working the ball around.
Backdoor cuts. You run a motion offense, you've got to have backdoor cuts.
Well, you can see defensively, Plymouth basically playing kind of a box one. They're not letting McNabb get open.
I think they're just saying, Mello, you got McNabb.
You're not going to help.
You're not helping, right. Jake gets a little breather.
Jake wants a good matchup on Hernandez.
Well, he's got length and he's got decent athletic quickness.
Yeah.
He has to get that from his mother. He certainly didn't get it from Chris.
Right.
Grafton's playing good defense. That's his shot. Not that one. He's not forcing anything. It's just he's not like he's not in rhythm quite. Boy, that's a walk.
Oh, that's another walk.
Jake with his DeMunk. Here's the thing.
You can't take that one dribble.
Well, Nitas has been wide open twice now, the poor guy.
Well, but Jeb's got to be more forceful. He's got to yell at
Call
those
for
guys.
The ball. Or just
good three by Jeb.
Or make a three.
Right.
Yeah. If you don't get it there, go out and make a three. 11-8 Panthers, 11:22 to go in the first half. Good ball game, as these games are. That second round's.
Yeah. McNabb with a nice crossover. Oh, we're going to travel there. Unfortunate turnover by Jake Steinert. Sometimes your head and your body are moving so fast, and one's on sync with the other.
I think really he's going to settle down. His adrenaline's rolling. He's working hard. He'll be fine.
Well, so far the energy for Plymouth has been pretty good. They've had their ups and downs this year. They've been suspect about a couple times about their energy level. Tonight so far, they're focused.
Foul.
Good take by Jordan Schmidt.
I think that McNabb is too much of a handful for Jordan Schmidt.
Right now, yeah, maybe.
He's giving it all he's got. He's going to have to get help from his friends. That's just the way it is.
The thing about Jordan, though, is he's not going to quit.
No,
right?
No.
He will play as hard as he can.
There's his shot right there. Just not on yet. That happens, though.
Smart.
He's a 38% three-point shooter. He's got to keep shooting them. Okay, DeMunk, I tell you what, I wouldn't have him look into the post anymore. Simply because he doesn't want to throw it there. That was just what?
Grafton went to a 2-3 zone, and if you're going to put McNabb in the middle, he doesn't want to foul anyone because he can't come off the floor. I'd pound it inside. A three by Grafton. Chase Norton.
Tell you what.
Three by Jordan Schmidt. Coming back down.
If he gets on a roll, he's a streak shooter.
Wow.
It's typical, not at the JV level. When he's up on the varsity, if he hits one, then he gets off to the races a little bit.
Jeb, you got to get up there and take a charge. He's too deep under the basket on that defensive positioning.
That was bad defense. I mean, he's quick, no question.
Oh, Jesus.
That was almost like I got to get a shot off.
Once again, he's down low. Good timeout by Coach Schultz.
Well, Chris Jaquet did a nice job on Guerrero. He really did. But the subs he was just a little quicker. That's an act of God. I mean, there's nothing they can do about it. There are no big foul problems. I think the Panthers as a team have 3. Grafton as a team has 2. But Grafton's not going to have many fouls because we haven't gone to the basket.
Right, we've been settling.
We have settled for, I'll bet we shot 10, 12 threes already.
Yeah, and I don't know if we made a basket in the paint other than a layup or something. They haven't moved it around.
Well, of our 14 points, Jaquet has a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Netus has a 3, and an one, and Schmidt has a 3.
I mean, that's 9 of your 14, so you got 5 plus the and 1, so that's 12. So I think they can get it inside. I don't think these guys are going to want to pound it down
The guy you'd like to see get inside a little bit is get Mellum inside. He's strong. I've said that.
I think what teams forget times.
Look the other way, Jeb. There.
When you get it down low, that opens up those 3-pointers.
Right.
To make those.
You know, when you get it, you start in junior high telling a kid when it's a press from one side to the middle to the other side.
You look opposite.
Yeah, look opposite.
Opposite from where you caught the ball. You look diagonal opposite.
Back to the starting lineup now.
Yep.
Boy, Andrew Miller made an athletic play to get it, but was not a good pass.
Get it down low. There you go. Get it to him. He ain't going to play defense on you. He's got to. That's okay.
But they were there.
I know you want those points,
but they were there.
Gosh darn it. They're not going to play defense on you down there. It was pretty evident right there. McNabb is not going to tee you up. He's going to play behind you and try not to foul.
He's going to go left.
Don't. I'm not too high. There you go, Miller. There you go.
Good job by Andrew. I'll tell you, he's hustling.
He's always working. Don't pick up a foul.
Well, first of all,
frustration foul.
Somebody should have said something, and you got to be aware.
That's it. It's the right call.
That 2 on him? No.
I believe so. Defense. Oh, there you go. Good anticipation by Alex Ames.
Yep, it was. That's a good foul. He's got a layup otherwise.
Yep. Alex is just deceivingly quick.
You know, he's got anticipation.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things you can't sort of teach. You know, I think Andrew Miller's a little bit like that. You have also guys that play great positional defense. They're not going to get a lot of steals because that's not what they do.
Panthers working around against a 2-3 zone. I think Grafton figured it out. But we've seen a lot of 2-3 zone this year that Plymouth had to play against.
Well, they're going to zone us because they look at our shooting percentages. Now,
there you go.
And we relaxed. We went up 14-13. Now we've been outscored 6-0.
Jeb, make a move now. There you go. Good kick out. Good 3.
Andrew Miller, that's huge.
Those inside-out plays are what's going to get you.
Nice pass out by Jeb Netus. He didn't have a shot. That was a great job.
You know, I think Grafton's going to do a lot of the, you see a lot of similarities between Plymouth and Grafton. They're going to shoot threes after 1 or 2 passes.
Oh.
He got over there late. The referee did. He missed that call.
Well, that's the same guy that made the call that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Get it to him.
Oh.
Jeb's got to go get the ball.
Not sure
In fact, the lane was right across. Just go and get the ball.
You got to want it, right?
I mean,
like you said earlier,
we had a kid that played. It was the kid. He was 6'11", and he said, "You call for the ball. You go get the ball when you're in the post.
Don't wait for it."
Well, we might have got one back.
Yeah.
So Mello will go to the line. Panthers down 4, 21-17, 6:42 to go in the first half. It's a great tournament game.
Yeah, there's a lot of energy.
Both teams are playing hard. You know,
yeah,
Panthers got to tighten a few things up. They'll be fine. And we've missed how many inside shots now? We've missed more than a few, just missed them. But, again, no kid wants to miss a shot. Just, you missed it. A miss from 2 feet is not different than a miss from 15.
Well, Zach Brace for Grafton has 2 fouls. That is huge for for Plymouth because he plays the middle on the zone.
And he does a really nice job.
Now they're going to put McNabb in there, and I think he doesn't play defense as well.
Then you got to get it inside. Somebody that's going to draw a foul.
Right?
You got to walk. What was the deal?
I think they're looking clock. A lot of, it's like a youth game, right, Scott? The clock doesn't start. Everybody in the stands starts yelling.
Well, you'd never want me running a clock because I'm always watching the game. I've told people if I help out, I said, nah, you don't want that.
We have the best clock. The clock's not going.
Clock's not working.
I think they're having clock issues.
I got it going now.
I don't think it's the clock operator. I think there's
some
wires.
No.
Something's not working right.
Well, everything today is wireless. So, maybe a moth got on the wire. One of those stink bugs.
Right.
They've been showing back up in my house.
Well, I think the clock's running. 6:30 to go. Panthers down 3, 18-21.
I'll tell you what. Alex Ames is doing exactly what he does well, just kind of harassing people. He doesn't have to score a lot to be effective.
Jake Law with the rebound.
See, Jeb, when that guy gets on your back, keep him out of.
Get him the ball. Ames at 3, ties
High
it
ball
up.
game.
He got that wide open 3 because everyone collapsed on the
They did.
jam.
Give me a fall outside. They have Juan Guerrero, that freshman's a quick kid. And he's not, his three-point percentage is 25%. So you're going to give him a step.
Well,
McNabb back in the ball game. Listen, McNabb at 6'4", but I tell you, Mella, I think it's the same size.
All right. Well, you have Juan Hernandez out and Zach Brace. This is a time for Panthers to make a little bit of a run.
Has a walk.
It's not working. Jesus. I think people need to relax a little bit. I don't think, everyone's yelling for the clock, but I think they're just having issues with the clock. A lot of pressure on our athletic director, Dan Knaus, here. Pretty soon they have to pull out the old stopwatch.
They don't wear one on their wrist anymore. Do you? Does anybody? No. No, we don't. These are brand new, so it's usually something because it's wireless. That's usually the issue. It's like the internet TV I got at home. It's the same problem.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the best part of the show, the Monk back in the ball game. I didn't see what sub was for. Tell you, Ames is taking this kid, number 31, right out of the game.
Let them shoot threes. I think Plymouth, if we let them shoot threes, even if they make a couple, that's fool's gold for Grafton. They're not consistently a three-point shooting.
He didn't give him a step, did he?
Nope. He just turned around. This is where I wish we had replay up here, right? Where we can look at that again.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's the toughest call in basketball.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's owed a step, am I correct?
He is owed a step.
And he didn't get that.
Can't just Just because a guy turned around and falls down doesn't mean there should be a foul.
6 fouls on the Panthers, 4 on Grud. But again, we've shot a lot of threes. And that's one of the reasons why we haven't gone to the line as much.
There you go.
Nice pass, Alex Ames. Nice pass, and Grafton will take a timeout. Oh, you want to remind people? First of all, we're going to remind you, you're going to watch this delayed. That we cannot broadcast this. To broadcast this live, we'd have to pay $200. And frankly, if you're going to do it for boys basketball, you got to do it for football, volleyball, and any other sport. So, we don't have that kind of cash sitting around. So, we're doing the best we can. I don't know if you still get the huddle, what we call the huddle camera on this or not.
I'm not sure. Now I see that there's a green light on it.
It's
Maybe
on.
That means it's on.
Yeah. My recommendation, I understand WIAA's got to make money, was, hey, listen, obviously if they're broadcasting this game, we're not going to broadcast it live.
Right.
But if they're not, make it $50. You got $50 you weren't going to get.
That's what I don't understand.
Or $70 or whatever. $200 is just.
Oh, the dribble play. I think he was out of bounds, but boy, it's been a hostile environment tonight here. Don't jump at him. He's the 3-point. He goes to the line too many times. He's going to pick up a cheap foul. Well. Yeah,
that's 3.
That's a big foul. That's his third foul on Zach Brace.
Well, he had one earlier we thought he should have got. I tell you what, though, that kid, he works hard. He's a nice player. He works hard. But in his situation, that's the foul you don't want to get. If you're the coach, Zach, don't get that foul. You're going to get some just by working hard sometimes.
Oh. Ethan DeMonk on a moving screen. I didn't see it. I was watching the ball.
This is
tied score, 4:14 to go in the half.
What you expect.
Grafton moving the ball around nicely. Working that side top side action. That is McNabb's game right there.
Well, and I'll tell you what, the situation is you gotta give Mella some help. And Mella comes back and right in your face. Here we go. His shooting stats, I was going to give him because the last 10 games have been significantly better. Early he struggled at times. Whoops. Read the cross-court pass, just didn't quite get it.
Well, as you can see, McNabb's going to come to his right and then go to his left. Oh, boy. You might have someone down. Oh, Ethan DeMonk,
like maybe
he's going to get up.
A knee knocker, maybe?
Yeah, I think they're bumped knees.
You can kind of see like they both clunked knees, maybe.
Good thing we got Oshie here.
Oshie, our trainer, is great. We've been so fortunate.
Oh, absolutely.
From Adam Brill, then we get Oshie. We're just so lucky. You're too young. When I started back in the late 70s. You were the trainer.
Right.
I was told a story. We had a seminar, Bruce Van Damen, on evaluating the ACL injuries called Lockman method. The first freshman football game 2 nights later, whoop, I had a kid that he had one. And but that's what you did. But it's not mandated in Wisconsin, I don't believe, though, is it?
No, it's
Minnesota
not.
It is.
Yes. But
I don't think Wisconsin, but we're just lucky. Aurora Health Services with Adam coordinating all of that stuff, Adam Brill. He's not moving so good, though.
Got a first half score with 7 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the half. Kettle Moraine Lutheran up 24-19 on Kiel.
Okay.
Down at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. So bodes well for our conference when we see our opponents that we see all year winning games.
Oh, KML, well, they have a nice team, and there's a case where Andrew Wagner really developed. So he grew to 6'6". I think he's about 6'3" or 4 last year. And he really developed just a nice player, all-around player.
Panthers with the ball up 1, 25-26, 3:10 and a half. Alex aims for a deep three.
Well, he threw it to the coach. He would have shot it. He was open.
All the way. Good take.
Nice play. No, kid set up for the charge. Mella dodged it. He gets that move from his mother.
He needs.
I'll tell you, Jeb Nitas defensively, though, on the boards is just a man right now.
I think.
Yep, too bad.
What everybody in white should know who Grafton's best player is, McNabb. So when he gets the ball, everyone's head should be on him. And when he goes baseline, he needs the help. Kellen Mella cannot do it all himself.
No, and you know, and Kellen Oz gets that, and I think he relishes.
Absolutely,
take on the team's best player. If you're a competitor, you do it.
That's what you want.
Dylan Sauce in the ball game. Yep.
Yeah. Good pass down the middle.
Nice pass.
Mason Brill with a nice layup.
Running rim to rim, the post player.
Yeah.
Panthers on a little bit of run.
Sauce with another steal.
Tell you what, he wasn't in the ball game. He was reading what was going on. Take your time now. That's exactly what I don't want you to do.
Well, that's a travel.
When you come down like that, if you don't have something, especially if you're a point guard, you're the head chef.
Yeah.
Don't serve the table cold soup.
That's right. No one says we have to score within 5 minutes of getting across, or 5 seconds across.
Coach James is complaining about something. I don't know what. But, you know, as coaches, sometimes we're just trying to help people out. Officials, players, fans in the stands. Okay, they're switching.
Good take by Mella. Good rebound by Mason Brill, which he's been doing all year. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, they're getting stuff off the bench tonight. That's phenomenal.
That's exactly what.
That's just.
I think we need court awareness out there. Who's guarding who?
The ball, you don't score if you don't have the ball. The ball is the key. It's a piece of gold. You don't get extra points for a pass. That's a little prettier.
Well, under a minute to go in the first half. Oh, he got fouled.
Yep, he did.
Wow.
Yes, he most definitely did. Okay, Coach Schultz tells us settle down, fella. Good idea, Coach Schultz.
I don't know if they're going to go for the last second shot, but they're trying to get it.
I'll tell you what, Kel Mella, and then you get a dumb foul.
That is, you see that more times than not in high school basketball, right?
Well,
you make a
when
bad
you
play
make that pass into the post,
down.
there's two problems. One, if you can't see both numbers, don't throw it. And two, the post player has to get his rear end into the offensive player so you can see both numbers. Only 5, but again, we've shot so many threes that we haven't gone inside a whole lot.
It's a big miss for a kid to shoot 70-some%
Just
from
bring
the
it
line.
on. You got a 5-point lead. You got your leading scorer on the bench. That's what they're not completely doing it. I think.
There you go. Don't force it now. Just take what the defense is giving you.
At about 8 seconds, right?
Yep.
Get out of the corner. Get out of the corner.
That's what. Well, at the end of the first half, Plymouth up 30-27. We'll be back shortly.
Really good job.
He did a really nice job. And we're back to Plymouth High School as the Panthers take the halftime lead, 30-27 over Grafton. Scott, what do you think both coaches talked about at halftime?
Well, I think if you're Coach Schultz, you talked about taking care of the ball. You know, they do some nice things on defense. McNabb's going to get his points. If you're Coach James, you're going to say just keep getting after him. We're better than them because that's what he thinks. But the reality is 3 of the last 4 times on the floor, we're up 5. We turned the ball over. We were down 19-14, and we're up 30-25. So we outscored them, you know, did well. But we'll see what happens. Now they got the starting lineup. Now, Jake Steiner, our leading scorer at 13 games, doesn't have a point. His shot hasn't been falling, but I tell you what, he's got to keep shooting it. Chris Jaquad, who was playing now, that's
good steal by Jake Steiner, takes it in, gets his
and that's how you get on the score right there. Make up for it's just that he got in foul trouble as well. You know, one of them was a tough call, but that's just how it happens.
Sometimes playing good defense gets your offense going. And hopefully that's the case here with Jake.
Well, I can see that. Now, I'll tell you what they're doing, what's happening is Nitas has been pulled away from the basket, so everybody else has got it.
Panthers working around. Andrew Miller for 3, just short.
We're you know, I said this in the first half. You know, if it's a good look and it's your look, but we seem to settle. We got a 1 pass and a 3, which is why we didn't get to the free. We didn't get other than a shot foul.
Yeah.
You know, they only had 4 fouls on Grafton. Fortunately, one of them was on one of their better players, their center.
Yeah, he's had 3 of them. Grafton for 3 is good by number 1, Bennett Hildebrand.
There, 3-4 passes to get the 3. Jaquad and Mella, I think if you get them inside, I think they can make some good things happen.
Yeah, I think, you know.
So, you know, Jeb is not, he's not getting position, so you don't even look at him then.
Well, and what Plymouth needs to realize the matchups, right? Jeb's got a great matchup. This McNabb is not going to play defense.
Right.
And he's given up, 6 inches.
But he's not calling for the ball, though.
McNabb has played the worst offensive player for Plymouth all night because he's not going to pick up fouls. They need him on the court. Good take by Jaquad.
Well, see, and Zach Brace has 3 fouls. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
He's good. They have a nice team. They do. You know, records at this time of year, throw them out the window. There's a bunch of teams in girls sectionals that had 4 wins going into the sectional semis.
Grafton working the ball around.
There's where I'd like to see Jeb just get up in that guy's face a little bit.
Oh, boy.
Jump ball.
As if there couldn't be any other things going wrong tonight. We got a ball stuck up there.
But we let a kid go right to the baseline, right to the basket.
I know. Well, you close out too high.
Yeah.
And a long stride to the player.
Well, Steinert's got 2 fouls, so he's not going to go up to block a shot.
All right.
We're forcing stuff. We don't have to do it.
That's an offensive goaltending.
Yes, it is. We're forcing things we don't have to do. At this time of season, that should be cleaned up. Now, part of it is Grafton is using their quickness. But if you don't have that good look, move the ball outside. You got guys coming to the top like that.
Grafton's done a nice job on Jake Steiner, too. I think they're wearing him out.
But we haven't got balance on the floor. Look at this.
He's not giving any help.
See, right from now on, I'm just not going to throw it inside.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to go get the ball, and he's not getting kids off of him.
Right.
Just don't. Just say, I'm listening to guys in the NBA say, if you're not going to go get the ball, I'm not throwing it in there anymore. There.
Get it down low. Mella gets fouled. That's the key right there. I mean,
but you got to learn your teammates. So, even by now they should.
Well,
But Jeb,
we're 25 games into the year, I think.
Right. The situation is, or if you got to throw it to his opposite hand so he can go and get it. But there's about 3 passes inside have been stolen. Then just look inside, pass it, let him screen, let him come off the screen.
Mella's first attempt is a little long. Panthers down 34-36, 14:29 to go in the game.
Panthers scored the first buck of the second half, take a 5-point lead. And Grafton came right back, and Mella's off 2 from line. see, this is one thing I don't like. We kind of let teams decide what they want to do.
Right.
I can see where you don't pressure McNabb a lot, but the rest of the guys, and James, because he's too quick for you to do that.
Well, what they yeah, good job, Jake.
Again,
I think
Jake,
what Mello should be doing is making him go where he doesn't want to go, right?
Right.
He wants to catch the ball on the left side or the right side and go
I've
left.
seen one bit of film on him, but he likes to slash to the basket. He's an okay three-point shooter. He's not bad.
Well, Panthers working the ball around the motion
bounce
offense.
the floor. There you go. There.
Well,
Jeb's just, I tell you, even if he gets a foul, he has got to get his rear end into somebody and push him out of the way.
Good take by Jake Watt. Now he picked up his fourth foul. Zach Grace did. You got 4 fouls with 13 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah. Well, we're going to the basket a little bit more.
Yeah.
I tell you, Chris Jaquat has done well. He had the 2 fouls early, so he and Steiner each have 2. Other than that, Mella has 2 now as well.
Well, he's leading them in score with 7 points right now. There you go. Way to get it down.
There you go. And that was a nice pass. And I'll tell you, Jeb went and got the ball on that baby.
Yeah. That's exactly what you got to do.
So tie ball game, what we expected. We didn't expect the blowout. Somebody said to me today, well, it could be a blowout. I go, I don't know. Mella has played some point. He's a big point guard.
Yeah, he's fine.
Play like a linebacker. Make him pay.
Yeah, he rode him right out of bounds.
Right? He's a linebacker, and he's a darn good linebacker. Play like a linebacker. When somebody's on your side and you're bringing the ball up the floor, lean into him a little bit. And kind of did that time. 4 fouls. That's early. 13-19 to go in the ball game.
Good take by Mason Brill.
There, he played like a linebacker. He took the guy right on his hip and took him up to the basket. This is an interesting matchup. Mason Brill on their point guard.
Well, you got kind of an interesting lineup out there. You
Yeah, it certainly is.
Got about 4 bigs and 1 guard. Kellen, it's not they don't need right there. Picked up his 3rd foul. 12:59 to go in the game. Panthers up 2.
Okay, now they're going to have to make a switch because they got Mella on McNabb. That ain't going to, well, they switched him on a guard, so who's on?
Well, Mella's staying on McNabb.
Jeb, your wide receiver, go get that baby. Yeah, Jeb point like it's our ball, except he pointed the wrong way. And he laughed a little bit, which is good.
Grafton working it around. Got a deep 3. Mella stay wide.
Up out. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Keep moving.
There you go. Work the ball around. Panthers working it around.
Got a foul.
There.
See, now Jake would use his rear end. He didn't mean to. That's 5 fouls. That's huge.
15 fouls and a half. Panthers have 1. Will be interesting to see how this turns out. Oh boy.
You're going to get another one right here, too. Go into him, Jake. Go into him, Jake. They're going to put too much pressure on you. Go into him.
Oh, there you go, Mella. Good take. Well, that's a good hustle play, right? You can't be mad.
Yeah.
And
he made a really nice pass.
Yeah.
He did. You know what? But see, that's the way. You don't want to get the one before the half. You got a frustration fall. He's a competitive kid. That's going to happen. But that's the one you don't want to get. Jordan Schmidt's going to have to play. They got a couple sophomores. They're going to have to play. That's a big team on the floor. Ames is in now. So Steiner.
Well, I think Jake needed a little breather, which is long overdue. ties it up.
.38 all. 11:55. A lot of time, and this one's going right down the wire.
Yeah.
Whoever's going to make plays and not turn the ball over. That's going to be the key.
Good cut by Jordan Schmidt.
Nice pass.
Good play.
You know, that was just a great cut. They talked about in that game where Jordan Davis made that backdoor cut. That's just instincts.
Well, and those guys have been playing together for so long that they just kind of know where everyone's going to be. Trying to make the through-point play the old-fashioned way, a little long. That could be Plymouth's basketball. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
But the official on the baseline did the right thing.
Well, he did.
He did the right thing.
If you don't know it, ask
That's
for
right.
help.
He did the right thing.
Absolutely.
A lot of people from Plymouth disagree, but the official on the baseline did absolutely the right thing.
Well, and they're trying hard. Referees are doing the best they can. They don't care who wins.
This is not, no.
So. See, I would argue that that foul occurred before he shot the ball.
I would back off him. I've seen his three-point shot. It's a flip. It doesn't load up real quickly. He wants to go to the basket. I mean that.
Oh yeah, that's
he does, and he's good at it.
He's a nice player.
But you know, you're going to take away what you can take away.
Now for the second one. It's good.
Barry goes. You got your 6'9" center helping you bring her up.
Jacob with the good take, right side, puts it in.
Boy, he played a ball game.
Yeah, he's arrived for sure.
He's not intimidated by any of this stuff at all. Let's see here's what I wouldn't even pick him up. I'd get right there. I'd make him shoot that. Of course, I couldn't guard him, but
well, you don't know that.
Well, that's true.
Grafton being a little more patient in Plymouth at times.
Yes, they have. Right there, that's when, well, see, Jordan Schmidt's not going to leave McNabb, no question. He's doing the right thing. McNabb's sitting with 21 points, so they haven't, he's done his job.
There you go. Good defense by Ames. Force him into taking a bad shot.
Not only that, but we had three guys not go after the ball.
Well,
am I right?
Yeah, I mean.
And that's what I talked about before the game.
How bad do you want it?
You're going to hit, not one of them hit the ground. Grafton kid did. And that's in these games, that's the difference.
Right.
And I tell you, a huge difference now is you got to do whatever you can to get that seventh foul and get to the 8th, 9th, and 10th. That would be huge.
Yeah, if Plymouth can get to the line, that is like a race to the free throw line, right?
Yep.
They can get there first. That's a huge advantage. It'll be interesting to see if Colt Schultz comes out of it, shows a little bit of different set here or defensively. Oh. Well, he went bigger.
Really, I mean that's about as big a lineup as we can throw out there.
Yeah.
6'8", 6'6", 6'4", 6'2", 6'3".
Oh. He also does that very well, McNabb. He finds the guys
he's
open.
Good
take by Jake.
Player. He's only a sophomore. He's solid. He's just a good player.
Great move by Jake Steiner. I mean, that was the first aggressive basketball move I've seen.
Well, he used his athleticism. Really did. Now, we got to use it on defense. We sort of slapped off a little bit. We played really good defense, even when they scored. And, Jeb, he got around you. Doesn't mean you stop.
Good play by Jordan Schmidt. There you go. All right, hustle back now. We're going to play. Take a charge. Nice dunk by Jaquan. Boy, he's feeling it tonight.
Oh, he's playing phenomenal basketball. I said about 6 games ago, he's really arrived.
Yeah, he's loving life right about now. He's playing as good as anybody in the gym tonight.
That's good.
Jordan Schmidt has been doing a nice job.
Okay, they're calling a different defense now. Looks like, almost like it's got. If that's a box, it's a diamond. It's a diamond.
Yeah.
They're going to go trap the ball in the corner. Is what they're going to do here. She comes right there.
It's just a little weird because Plymouth's got such a height advantage. I'm not sure why they would want to go for that.
Oh, that was right there.
Nice play by Mason Brill. It's not a bad foul.
It's tough cover.
Yeah. Yep. 8:52 to game. Panthers up 2, 46-44. I think we got a timeout by Coach Schultz.
So we got 3 left, and they got 3 left. It's a good ball. Again, it's a good ball game. A little different styles.
Oh, yeah.
Plymouth. It's, as I said, if you can get Jake Stannard going, and it's never too late. I've seen him go off for 14 in what would be the equivalent of a 4th quarter. They're playing him tough, and teams are going to. They've watched film on him and got scouting reports. But you got to have all 5 guys. If the ball is on the floor, you're hitting the floor with it. There's no tomorrow. To get inside, it's going to have to be on penetration because they haven't been able to get a post inside to get the ball and go to the basket. But now you want to, again, you got them with 6 fouls. You got to do something to get that 7th to get to the line. That could be the difference. We're at 4 now.
Yep. Panthers back with their original starting lineup.
Double high, you've done this, Oppie.
Yeah.
And everybody.
For a kid who can't shoot from the outside, I'm curious why we're pressuring so hard.
But here's the other part of that deal. You got 5 guys that just kind of watch them.
Yeah.
It's never one guy. It's never just one guy. You know what I'm saying? That it just isn't. You're right. He's a 25% 3-point shooter. You're going to give him that look. Free throw shooter, Guerrero, 63%.
Puts the Blackhawks back up 47-46 with 8.5 minutes to go.
Well, we've had chances. Well,
Grafton back into their zone defense.
Get Steinert on the wing. There you go, right there. Up.
Jordan Schmidt for 3.
He's not bashful. No. And he shouldn't be.
Well, sometimes those kids they don't know any better, right? They don't know. He's just playing. He's not thinking about tomorrow. He's having a nice game, defensively and offensively. Good take by Miller. Good kick out to Jeb Nidas for 3. Jordan Schmidt, I thought he got fouled. Nidas for a shot. Little to the right.
Yeah, Nidas on McNabb. I like that matchup.
Yeah,
but he's got to get a seat. He lets him catch the. He did this at Kiwassam. I get so ticked by that. He lets him catch the ball. Don't let him catch the ball. Ooh, there was. Get it inside. Get it inside.
Jake Steiner for 3. Boy,
it was his look, though.
Yeah, that's his shot.
He needs to hit just one for his confidence. Don't reach, Jordan.
that's a travel.
There's a shot again. Now take
There
it,
you
hit
go,
it.
Jake. That's a good shot.
There
You go.
That's all you needed.
Put some
That's
Panthers back up
all
one.
you needed. That was a good kick by Miller, penetrating kick. Oh, that was fouls out on the floor, didn't you think? Either way. That's not working for Jeb. I thought it would be a decent matchup. I was completely wrong. You know, I don't know who would be the other. I think Andrew Miller's the other guy to take him then. But then they don't have anybody on
There's nothing
James.
wrong with going small on
No, because he doesn't post up.
Right. He plays facing the basket.
Mason Brill in for Malamelis. Got 4 fouls, so they want to save that last foul.
Well, at some point you got to put him in.
Right. Right. Give them that little breather now. 6:35 to go. Panthers up 1. They're probably their best free throw shooter, McNabb, on the line. McNabb's already got 31 points.
Well, might be a little bit of a makeup from the time before, but.
Well, we certainly couldn't see it. But Mason Brill did not box out very well at all. Okay, somebody's got to help out here now. There, good job, Jordan Schmidt. Jake would probably should be on here pretty soon, coming back in. I would like to see Steiner just post this kid up.
Well,
going sauce in the ball game. Give you some shooting, give you some defense.
Good patience by the Panthers working the ball around. Jordan Schmidt for a
Smitty,
three-point
that's
corner.
off.
There you go, Dylan. Dylan Sauce, get the rebound. Let's not force it. There we go. Good possession by the Panthers.
Well, I tell you, that was a
patient.
pass.
They're working side, top side.
Yep.
Seeing what the defense is taking you. Steiner for a tough 2.
When he hits that, look out.
Yeah.
That little fade. Get that other foul on Grafton. Well, he both got 6. They're probably saying the same thing. It was 6-3. You know what? We are not helping at all. Right now, we are not helping at all. And I know you don't want to help off McNabb, but you got to help off everybody else. It's just how it is.
There you go, Mason.
Am I
the
right?
Ball inside, yeah.
I mean,
the scouting report will tell you there's 2 guys for Grafton that average over double figures. You just got to know where those guys are.
but they got a bunch of kids that average between, not a bunch, but a couple more average between 7 and 8. But I mean, the one, you know. Well, we're in the bonus now the rest of the way, but we've also got 6, so next fall, and Plymouth puts Grafton in the bonus as well.
5:04 to go. Panthers up 1, 54-53. Mason Brill at the line for a second free throw attempt. It's good. Puts Panthers up 2. Let's see what the Blackhawks will come out and run their bait.
Well, they're going to screen. They're going to try to.
Yep.
There they go.
Run that X cuts, kick it out top, get a down screen. There you go.
Back off.
Well,
you know, you can back off on him. He's quick enough to get by you. Now they'll go back to the starting lineup. Jake Watt did a nice job on James in the first half. Or I keep saying James. I'm sorry, James Guerrero. He really did a good job on him in the first half.
Well, this is about the time when you put your player in with 4 fouls, and I think Coach Schultz did it right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Go back to the starting lineup.
I have said this all year. Who do you want to have the ball when it gets down to the 3-4 minute mark?
Yep.
And I think you got the group out there right now that you want to finish the shots with.
Yeah, unless someone falls out, I think he's going to ride this team to the this group of 5 to the end.
Yeah.
If I was Calamella, I would get the ball and do that every time.
Yeah, beat a linebacker. Beat a line. I'm serious. He likes to play physical. If you're going to get him on your hip, make him pay. And he did it. Now he's going to the line, hit a couple shots here.
And this was the guy you wanted to line.
Yep.
I mean,
he's a tough kid down the stretch. And didn't work.
But you still want him at the line.
Yeah,
That's the guy I'm going with.
Kind of rushed it a little bit.
Good steal by Jake Steiner. A little help. There you go. Jab. Good.
So we got a 6'6" sophomore bringing the ball up. It's pretty interesting. Kind of neat.
Way short.
That hurt.
Well.
Yeah, wide open look.
Tough take by Calamella.
And there's the kid that could finish that, and that was a tough one for Kellen.
Yep. Panthers down 2 with 3:45 to go in the game. Kick out by Grafton.
From our perspective, we couldn't see it.
I'm a fan of that call. I'm not a fan of just reaching around backside.
You're right. 80% of the time, that's going to get called.
Yeah.
But that's just not a good matchup. I mean, I thought it would but even what that kid does, he backs Jeb down into the 15 feet, then goes to the basket. I said we got at 4:44. Who's going to take the shot for the Panthers? Right. Who's going to make the defensive play? Right now, we haven't done it. Bring it up, Jake. Attaboy. That's a big play. Andrew Miller's had a nice ball game.
Yeah.
Hustles.
Between he and I think Jordan Schmidt.
And Jake Watt. They stepped up.
Three for Grafton's in and out. Yeah, 2:50 to go in the game. This is when it gets exciting, huh? Season on the line. Panthers working the ball around. Kick out to Jaquan for 3 from the corner. A little to the left. Don't foul there. There you go.
Our last few threes have been air balls.
Live to fight another day. Smart decision by Calamella just to let him have the 2
That's
points.
right. Did the right thing. But that happens sometimes when you shoot that corner 3 because you're out of getting back.
Yeah. Well.
James Godaro, he did a nice. Juan Guerrero, I keep calling him James. Juan Guerrero did a nice job just getting down the floor.
Yeah. Well, I think Coach Schultz would be interesting to see what kind of play they would draw up. They try to get it down low.
And I said, we've talked about this. I've said it from the first time we did a game. Who do you want with the ball right now?
Right.
You know, generally you'd say it would be Steinhardt. He's had a little bit of a rough shooting game. He's hit a couple in the last 8 minutes or so. But who do you want to have the ball?
Well, it's also interesting is Grafton's done a nice job defensively of switching up from man to zone to man.
Yep.
So, you know, even though Coach Schultz is drawing up a play, they can come out and run a zone.
Right.
And they can run a different zone than haven't seen.
Well, this is your starting lineups on the floor. Oh, you know, we talked about if officials may miss a call. Yeah, but they've done a good job.
They're working hard.
They are. Neither team is going to the way you break the press. Now they have a play. They're just not going to let Steiner get the ball. That's the way you do it, too. Get him inside, though. He's got 4 inches on that kid.
Yep. Well, he doesn't want to play defense, right? He's all offense, and that's okay. Jake with the 2.
They didn't see it bounce off. The Grafton fans aren't happy, but it went off that kid's head.
Right.
And the kid knew it. I think it was Guerrero. I think he knew it.
Well, there we go. Good take, Jake. Or jab. Good pass, Jake.
He didn't put it down. You know what's that?
Oh, yeah, he cut the ball out. And they got him out of the game. I mean, that's a big advantage for Plymouth with 2:17 to go.
It is.
You know, we're going to the free throw line.
On Jabaroo, 2 shot foul. The next foul on Grafton. Everything's in a double bonus. Pure.
All day.
Never doubt.
Money. All day, dude, what are you saying? All day. I got this.
Buried it. Okay. 2:17 to go. It's about playing defense now. How they doing this? Who they got on the... They got Mella back on him. But who's ever had him, he's just a really nice player.
What?
Get a little step closer, Jake. I tell you, Juan Guerrero is a nice player, too. He's quick, lanky, about 6 foot.
He's playing for the last shot. Or he's going to do this.
Well, we let him get a layup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a dangerous, dangerous pass.
There you go. Panthers working the ball around, 1:25 to go, down 2, get it inside to Mella. Oh, I thought he got a little foul there.
On the elbow, maybe, huh?
But now he's going to pull the ball out. Tim's going to have to, Coach Schultz will have to figure out how to foul him. And it's okay to foul him. There's only one guy you don't want to foul.
Has really, this kid can't just beat him. I mean, he's got to get up closer. You got to find out who do you want to foul. This kid's 63% shooter. I don't have the whole bunch of the rest of them. You know, foul somebody that hasn't shot it.
Yeah, that's.
You want to foul him, and we just did.
Yeah.
We let him get.
It's a good call. He got bumped him before he shot it.
What's that?
No shot. So it's not an and one. It'll be a singles bonus. Yeah. He called it right away. It wasn't a. Let me think about it. As soon as he blew his whistle, he stood on the floor.
Okay. Yeah, it's not the NBA.
Right.
$49 seconds.
We got plenty of time, right? The worst thing we can do is panic.
Well, we had a good look. It didn't go down.
So we're in a bonus situation. He hasn't particularly shot the ball well. Of course, he makes that one. But we're still down 3, 49 seconds to go. My guess is Plymouth can get a quick score, and Coach Schultz will take a timeout.
Well,
down 4, under a minute to go. Panthers will be working around. They're going to try to get Jake the ball. See if we can get a score. And he wants to. Oh. Well, I don't know why everyone's so mad. That was a good call.
Hit these 2, Jake. And I'm sure Coach Jake is telling Tim who's their worst free throw shooter.
His assistants are there for it and help him out. We can get I wouldn't be surprised if he takes a timeout after this, if he makes it.
Tim?
We can make this a free throw shooting
right.
contest.
Well,
Panthers. Oh, that's a. 27 seconds to go. Panthers on 4. Coach Schultz takes timeout. He still has 2 left.
Well, we had two shots with that 4 feet, and neither one went down. One we got 2 free throws. Just, and again, nobody wants, but we had, so we had looks.
Let's see what Coach Schultz can.
Oh, yeah.
Draws up. Kind of offensive play. You know, we don't head into 3, right? So if we can run, maybe they'll try to get down inside. Maybe they'll try to kick it out.
Well, the thing is, here's what, you know, right now, you're in a situation now, if you score, you can't let them run much time off. You got to find out who doesn't shoot it well, and it might even be Guerrero, because he shot it well tonight.
Well,
on the season, he's 63%.
And if you're watching him, he's really cramping up. His legs, so he can't get into that shooting motion.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, McNabb has 28. Guerrero even on the floor.
Well, they took him out. That's how he's really cramping up. Panthers getting up court. We're going to get a jump ball. Be Grafton possession with 19 seconds to go.
Yep. Feel for Chris Jake, but that's a tough situation for him. But
they did. Grafton's done a nice job of.
They did a good. They do. They have done a real good job.
He's going to run the point. We're going to make sure that he's going to earn everything. 18 seconds to go. Panthers are going to put, I think, Brennan Hildebrand in the line for 2.
Tell you, as a freshman and sophomore, I'm looking at the rest of their starting line, but just having those 2 kids alone, they are going to be tough.
Yeah, next couple of years.
They are going to be a tough kid shooting the ball. He's only a junior. Well, you look at the Badgers with way Johnny Davis has played. You got a player like that. I mean, you know, every game you got a shot.
Right.
And with McNabb and Guerrero, you got your point guard and you got your wing. And Brace is a senior. I don't see another real huge kid on the roster here.
Grafton up, there you go.
That's a 2-shot foul.
There's nothing wrong with letting Plymouth catch the ball.
No.
And make them dribble all the way up the court. To foul them 80 feet from the basket is kind of mind-boggling a little bit.
If Coach James doesn't have any gray hair, he just got a couple.
Totally.
So now, if you can hit these 2 and get a steal and hit a 3, you never know. We've seen stranger things happen.
Well, I think if you can make both of them, get down 3. Coach Schultz has 2 timeouts.
Right.
He will take one of them and set something up.
That's the first half of the deal.
Just don't. I think
Hildebrand
what Plymouth would want is anyone but 12 to score. Well, there you go. Well, they're going to set up their press break.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. You'll either see 12, McNabb, throw it in and get the ball right back to it, or they'll pick for him. My guess is Coach Schultz is on the other end is going to be, do not foul 12. If someone catches the ball that's not 12, you foul immediately.
Yeah.
We can't just trap anymore. There's too much time.
Well, if you have a great trap, you go after the ball, see what happens.
Right.
But Hildebrand was 1 of 2. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Here again, you and I, all the stats are on unless somebody lies on with sports. You always go and look, you know, there's a difference. Some kids that concentrate more down the stretch. Obviously, McNabb shoots them well at 76%. Guerrero's at I don't know if I can even get the rest
Well,
of them real quickly.
Guerrero's at, I got it down. I wrote it down.
Guerrero's at 63%.
63, but he's not in the game.
Right.
Well, now he is.
Yeah.
He's been cramping so bad.
And he has shot him well tonight. I think he's missed one or two tops. Well, Jake's got to hit this one. We'll start with that.
There we go. Now we're down 3, 17 seconds to go. What? Oh.
Well, that's it.
Totally.
And they're double bonus both ways now.
Well, McNabb with 28 points is going to go line. That's exactly where he wants to be. Hopefully, he hasn't shot him too well tonight. You know, if we can get...
He with 28, so their two leading scorers have really stepped up tonight.
Yep.
I mean, they really have. Both 8 or 9 points above their average. Buried it.
So we're down 4. Worst we can be down 5. We can get the quick basket and a foul.
It's a 2-possession game.
We got 2 timeouts.
That's right. Get a quick basket and get a timeout. Until the last buzzer goes, you got a shot at it. They seemed like nice kids too. You know, just watching them.
Both teams have played extremely hard tonight. It's been fun to watch a good high school basketball game. Jordan Schmidt for 3.
It was a good look, wasn't it? Yeah, that ain't going in.
That's not a good look.
That looked like one of your shots.
Yeah, I've seen not just once. I've done it a number of times. Well, 1.6 seconds to go.
Well, Oppie, we had a good year announcing. A lot of changes with all the games we had. I appreciate all the help. Gary Kaiser, what he coordinates, Matt Gaskowski on the camera. The kids in the studio all year have done a nice job. It's not always easy. This season is over. The Panthers will end up 11-13. Congratulations to the Grafton Blackhawks. They'll play either Beaver Dam or Slinger. And it's hard to see the seniors go. Mason Burl-Meerdink, Jake Steinert, Jeb Nidis, Kellen Mella, and Micah Krause. I'm looking for him down there. It's always a hard way to go out, but that is the way it is.